song I wrote way back in 2007. It is a song that was inspired by a Wyoming photographer by the name of Tom Murphy, who took a beautiful picture of a full moon over Electric Peaks in Yellowstone National Park. And the cast on the top of the mountain was all pink. You know, they have that pink kind of cast there. What's it called? Alpenglow, I believe it's called. Anyway, it was so beautiful. And so I called this song Electric Moon, and it's really about the oneness between nature and ourselves. Electric moon, shine down on me, give me light so I can see. Don't want to take it for granted. The earth, she's a fragile planet. Fortune teller breeze from an outstretched hand. The fate of our future is in our hands. Electric moon, shine down on me. Give me light so I can see. Wade in the water till our chest is deep. Tie our wrists to the watery reeds. Current lifts our feet and we float in the sun till our body and mind and spirit are one. Electric moon, shine down on me. Oh, give me light so I can see. To ride the waves, we've got to read them. To save the place, so we've got to lead them. Spirit child, oh, we've got to feed them. Garden wild, I know you'll agree. We gotta wake up, wake up. Do, 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 we kill the bird and we kill the song. We kill the song and we want to live long. Remember the story and we strengthen the man. Strengthen the man and we will save our land. Electric moon, shine, shine down on me. Give me light so I can see, so I can see, so I can wake up, wake up, wake up. Electric moon, shine down on me, shine down on me. Oh yeah. Okay, well that's my conservation song. Now I want to just confess to you, I had a whole different set planned this morning. And I came to my guitar today and I thought, you know, I want to do some of my new stuff for you. I I've written a lot of new stuff. Now, I know you might have your favorites. You know, I don't know. I was going to play Big Hair. Would you like to hear Big Hair? Okay, well, okay, I'll do Big Hair. I'll compromise a little bit. It is a wonderful song about people who serve, and people who serve us well. You know, there are some people who feel like their whole purpose in life is to serve others. And that is the case of this wonderful woman. Her name was Martha, but she didn't like Martha. She liked to be called Billy. And she was the best, absolutely best server. And I wrote a song about her. She had really big hair. I mean, we're talking Texas big hair. She said it made her feel that much closer to God. Bless her heart, she was close to God. She got big hair, she got long arms, carries 3 or 4 plates with Texas charm. Well, you see that counter with swivel stools on Route 66 called the Chat and Chew. She got big hair, she got long arms, she got big hair, she got big hands, and she hums a tune from a western band. Well, she'll pour you coffee with a red smile and say, hey, sugar, come and sit a while. Big hair, she got big hands. Well, she said big hair puts her that much closer to God. She says a little prayer and gives a wink and a hair. She walks with Jesus, big hair. She got a big heart, and she'll call you sugar right from the start. Well, right from the start, it ain't really. Her name is Martha, but she goes by Billy. She got big hair. Oh, she got a big mouth. She said big hair puts her that much closer to God. She says a little prayer, gets wet and not again. She walks with Jesus, big hair. She got a big heart, and she'll call you sugar right from the start. Yeah, right from the start, but it ain't really. Her name is Martha, but she goes by Billy. She got big hair. Oh, she got a big heart. She got big hair. Ooh, she got big hands. She got big hair. Ooh, she got a long arm. She got big hair. Oh, tip your servants well. That's a real fun one. You know, many of us are getting ready to. How's the level on that? Can you hear the guitar okay? And my voice, and it's all. Well, you know, I'll tell you, Dave Bowman, is that how you pronounce your name? Bowman? Bowman. Dave Bowman does our sound every week, and his wife, Barbara, they organized this thing, and I just want to give them a special hand. You know, doing sound, let me tell you, it's a thing of the strong. I've been there, I've done that, you know, and they say, the only time they leave you alone and are happy with it is when it sounds great, you know, it's like, what a thankless job, but I want to thank you, Dave. I really do, and I thank you, Barbara, too. Now I'm going to have a little fun here. I think I was in Elko, Nevada. I think that's where I was, because I remember it was some place off the beaten path, and I was in the hotel room, and I was kind of trying to make the time pass. It was going to be a while before I got on stage, and I saw a crazy picture on Facebook. It was a picture of canned possum with sweet potatoes. And it said Southern baked possum with sweet potatoes. And I thought, oh my gosh, imagine opening up that thing and heating it up and eating it. And I thought, I know there are Southern people who eat that, and they, people eat rabbit and all sorts of things, but I wrote a song. I didn't have anything else to do, and I kind of thought it was a cute song. I hope you do too. It's called Southern Baked Possum. Well, Southern baked possum with sweet potatoes, boiled collard greens and smoked pig's toes, cattails roasted till they're nice and crisp, cool fat gravy, nice and thick, cool fat gravy, nice and thick. Well, you take a large possum that's dressed and washed, add 4 tablespoons of Tabasco sauce, onions and garlic and celery that's chopped. Add an ounce of whiskey and drink up a shot. Southern baked possum with sweet potatoes, boiled collard greens and smoked pig's toes, cattails roasted till they're nice and crisp, cool fat gravy, nice and thick, cool fat gravy, nice and thick. Well, you can butterfly and grill it and broil it too. Throw it in a pot and you can make a stew. Eat it and bread it and fry if you choose. But Southerners bake it with whiskey or sure. Well, I want to tell you just how I feel thinking about possum for a family meal. When you call me for dinner, just call me late. I think I'll pass on that possum bake. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that possum bake. Yes, Southern baked possum with sweet potatoes, boiled collard greens and smoked pig's toes, cattails roasted till they're nice and crisp, cool fat gravy, nice and thick, cool fat gravy, nice and thick. Just the thought of that really kinda makes me sick. Cool fat gravy, nice and thick. All right. Y'all can have your family dinner if you are. I don't recommend cool fat gravy made nice and thick with the canned, with those canned possums.
See you next year.
Okay.
This is a song
Safe
that
travels.
I rarely
Safe travels.
sing. I used to sing it all the time. Many of you who have heard me sing it, you probably haven't even heard it. It's called The Lamplighter. It was written for my papa, written for my daddy. By the way, Cabot and Trudy Robert lived here at the Beatitudes. That's one of the reasons I just love coming in here. My mama's memorial was held right here in this chapel, in this life center. Anyway, this is a tune I wrote for my dad at his 83rd birthday, and he liked to to think of himself as a lamplighter. Robert Louis Stevenson wrote a poem called The Lamplighter's Poem. And it was so inspiring, this song. I kind of used as, I used that poem as a springboard. But this is really about my daddy, who liked to consider himself a lamplighter. And he liked to consider all of us as lamplighters for each other. That oftentimes we'll need a little light, and sometimes we can't find it ourselves. So we're going to depend on each other in order to be able to find the next step. Every night when twilight comes, a man I'd like to know comes to light the lantern's eye when he walks on down the road. My papa is a banker man when his daddy was before. But I want to be a lamplighter as I walk in heaven's door. Oh, Mr. Lamplighter, take me by the hand. It's one of my favorites. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, there was a couple of little moments there when I don't know whether it was my guitar cutting out or whether it was my dad kind of saying, I'm still here. I'm still here. I don't know what I am. But I'm gonna ask Dave to pay close attention to that, because I don't know whether it was Daddy or whether it was the electricals. Okay. Now I have as you can see, this set is a little different than I'm used to doing. I came out with a fancy album during COVID. It was a swing album, a Western swing album. It was an award-winning album, and it was a lot of cute songs on it. But ever since then, I play that music all the time, and I went, gosh, I have so many songs that my friends haven't heard yet, and I'm going to be going away for a little while, so I want you to hear some of my new stuff. Actually, this isn't new, but I haven't played it for you, but it's dedicated to you adventurous women out there. I hope you'll enjoy it, and I hope that the men will not be offended in any way, but there are some times when we do not want to stay home, that we want to go on adventures. And I have a hiking group, a women's hiking group, that every year we go on a hike, a fancy hike somewhere around the Yellowstone area, where I live during the summer, Grand Teton area. Anyway, there was a tune written by Mr. David Walburn, who used to perform at Glacier National Park, and I just thought he was the greatest. He had this one particular song about the Corps of Discovery. Now, this was the Lewis and Clark people. These are the guys who were commissioned to go west and find the route that maybe the Mississippi River could go all the way to the Pacific Ocean. So that's quite a lot of adventure. Now, if I've gotten that slightly wrong, you can tell me after this. But I know I'm close anyway. But I love that whole idea, the Corps of Discovery. And so I wrote this song for my women's hiking group. It's called Women's Ways. being home with my husband too, but once a year I like to go out with my girlfriends and really kick my heels up. kick the dirt up, let's put it that way. Okay, now I've reached a spot where I'm going to really confess to you. During COVID, I've had a lot of chance to think about my life and how I'd like to improve it, and I was doing a lot of praying. I'm going to just share that with you because this is Holy Week for me and for some of you, and Passover for other people, and I just appreciate truth of all forms. But I prayed in the way I pray, and I said I want to be able to do sacred songs. I want to do songs that will touch people's heart and give them hope and help them feel connected with the divine. I really prayed about that. And I felt a song coming. And I thought, okay, well, God, maybe you're going to come through for me. Well, this song came through, and it wasn't exactly what I would call a sacred song. In fact, I would say it leaned quite heavily on the whimsical, if you will. And I said, God, is this your idea of a joke? And I heard a voice loud and clear in my heart that said, I invented humor. I, the Almighty, invented humor. So don't try so hard and don't get so serious. So this is the song that came through, and it was inspired actually by a gentleman who on Facebook, a friend, we were talking about Debbie's little cupcakes and things like that, and he said, and I grew up with Twinkies, and Hostess kept cupcakes, and this guy said, I'm a ding-dong guy myself. And I never heard of ding-dong, but I looked it up, and there were things like ding-dongs, kind of similar as the little Debbie. So this is the sacred song that came through. I kid you not. This just doesn't seem to be getting, it just doesn't seem to be amplified. I guess it is. Okay, all right. Don't mind me, I'm just a ding-dong gal myself. Alright. As a ding-dong gal myself, you'll never put me on the shelf. I'll take my cupcakes on the uptakes. As a ding-dong gal myself, as a ding-dong gal, you see, you'll never get hungry with me. I'm a pantry full, so come on, y'all. As a ding-dong gal, you see, I'm the kind that wouldn't mind if you stopped in for tea. I'd pour a shot of tasty drop to wash it down with me. As a ding-dong gal that's loose, I can't explain it, but I do have a few other songs that I've written for churches around the area. And they're churches that allow all kinds of music. We're not talking old hymns here. We're talking some upbeat contemporary music. And they seem to really like this one. Who do you think you are? What I do is I hear what the sermon is going to be, and then I'll try and write a song that goes with that. And the sermon was, who do you think you are? Did you ever have anyone in your life say, who do you think you are? That's just, who do you think you are? Well, this is what you want to say. You are who you think you are. You are who you think you are. If anyone asks you, who do you think you are? Oh, you are who you think you are. If you can dream it, you can redeem it. You are who you think you are. You are who you think you are. I am who I think I am. I am who I think I am. If anyone asks you, who do you think you are? Say, I am who I think I am. If you can dream it, you can redeem it. I am who I think I am. Oh, it's the call of authenticity. The sweet voice that you hear. It's the sign of synchronicity. 'Cause creation is always near. Don't let anyone define who you are. No. Just listen to your heart. If anyone asks you, who do you think you are? Oh, honey, tell them we are who we think we are. We are who we think we are. If anyone asks you, who do you think you are? We are who we think we are. If you can dream it, you can redeem it. We are who you think we are. You are who you think you are. I am who I think I am. Tell us. That's what you want to tell them. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. Well, this is a really new one. Do I dare? Do I dare? Shall I? Okay. Well, if I make a mistake or two. But this was inspired by the saying that, the sermon was called Showing Up. And it's basically about, most of success in life is based on showing up. And we can all show up. So, it's a swing song. And the words are fast. And the words are small. I probably should have done that. Anyway, we're gonna, I tell you, I wanted to be vulnerable with you all tonight. I wanted to show you some of the new stuff I'm doing. This was actually written for a sermon, for a church. And so, here we go together. I once heard that 3/4 of success in life is showing up, So I've shown up today to say, get ready, set, and release. Swing into the best part of your life. Forget the strife and choose joy. Pray into the best part of your life. There are times when it takes forever to unwind, to find the time, and to remind ourselves how to launch, release, and move forward. Show up, suit up, style yourself. Swing into the best part of your life. Don't believe the no, you can grow. Yeah, pray into the best part of your life. Yeah, there are times when we need to get unstuck, get in the truck, fly through the rut, and go. Release, expand, and launch. 1, 2, 3, get on your knees. Pray into the best part of your life. The divine is so kind, so swing into the best part of your life. If you're always about to commence to get ready, hold on to your focus and get steady. Release those limitations and swing into the best part of your life. Oh, swing into the best part of your life. Alright, that's my newest song. Very good. Well, I'll tell you, it can be risky sometimes doing your brand new tune because you, my gosh. Okay. Well, we're getting close. We're getting close to the, Oh, I don't like to think that we're getting close to the time I have to say goodbye. This is kind of a cute one. I have time for about 2 more, do you think?
Yeah.
About that. Okay. This is... What's that? Yeah, okay. Okay. One of my favorite songs, it's an old Bessie Smith tune. It's called Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent my money and I didn't care. Used to take my friends out for a mighty good time on my good black liquor, champagne wine. now? Yeah, 45 minutes is just about right. You know, I'm going to go home and go to sleep just like you all are. I may watch a little news. I don't know. God bless the world we're living in. You know, especially this week, if I have given you a little hope, faith, and courage to listen to the news, then I have done my job. I look at this week as new beginnings, as a time of new beginnings, and I do hope that you feel like you can go out there and have hope in the future, because I do. I don't guess we have a whole lot of choice on that, do we? We don't. So this song is this is a song that was famous in World War II. It was made famous by Vera Lynn. It's been covered by Johnny Cash, Peggy Lee, and Joe Bethencourt, who was a wonderful, wonderful friend to all of the musicians here. He used to talk about how proud he was of his family. I know that there are some veterans in this room, and I want to honor you. Will you just lift your hand up if you're a vet? Or if you, good. Lift it high, lift it high. Thank you. We want to honor you for your service. And if you have any family members who are in the service, would you lift your hand up high? Well,
they're not in
you
there
know,
now, but they were in there.
I really want to honor also family members who have family members, because it's a sacrifice, it truly is. This is a song made famous in 1939, We'll Meet Again, and we will. I'll be back in the fall. I'm going to go and spend my summer in Jacksonville, Wyoming. I'm going to just take it up once, just take it up a little higher. Don't know when, but I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies chase the dark clouds far away. Say hello to the folks that I know. Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that when you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. And will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them